It's Spectre.
So Oracle Vibes, welcome, welcome. I'm here to assist you with a guided message. If you got it to me, there may be something here for you. It may be through a reading of tarot, or Oracle message, Reiki affirmations, angel numbers, and with that being said, let's get into your message. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not, and always use your own intuition. Please and thank you. Let me put on this microphone. Okay, so I'm back with the full moon oracle reading, and this time is for air signs. So air signs, we have the Soul's Journey card with Soul's Journey deck, and this card is tapping into the potential that is waiting to be realized, the energy that is currently being cultivated, or new beginnings that's on the horizons for you. Okay, so we're going to read the Soul's Journey's message. And the affirmation is, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So you may be in fear of something. Or this message is for someone who is in fear or something. It says, it is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause dis-ease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow in speed and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come, and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines in its path. So that's the seed of potential. I'm getting the energy and I'm feeling the need to say that once this part of your shadow is healed, you will be gradually moving forward. So the next messages I got is the Two of Swords and the Hermit card. And that speaks of the roots of the past, which is the influences of the past that have shaped the current situation in your life or your current emotions, right? And the Two of Swords speaks of balance and decisions. It also can speak of opposing ideas, which could be past influences. The Hermit card speaks of introspection, guidance, inner wisdom, or simply solitude. So that's what are your past influences that have you in the current situation now, or got you where you are now. So the last two cards here, and I pulled two cards this time because the last moon reading I did for Aries, they just came out. Two cards came out when my intentions was to get one. So I decided just to go ahead and pull two for air signs as well. So these two cards speak of nurturing energy, the support systems or the nurturing energy that is available to you now. Press play. Okay. And the first card we got is communication is key. New Moon and Gemini. So I'm going to read from the book. I want you to get a full understanding message from Spirit. So we got the new moon in Gemini. And that speaks of a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it yourself. Emails, texts, messages, and all other forms of communication will help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card can also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Your attuned to the moon message is write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. The additional meaning for this card is it's time to tell someone how you feel. It can also mean don't be all in your head and not in your heart. It could also mean that someone is flirting with you. Or it could be telling you to read more books. The teaching of this card is Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel. And the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. That's a beautiful message. Your next message for nurturing energy, the support system or nurturing energy that is available to you, is full moon in Taurus. It says your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting, and therefore attracting. Your attuned to the moon message is write down 10 things that you know you are wonderful about you. The additional meaning of this card is laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Also, chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. It can also mean jealousy or envy create negativity and attract negativity. It can also mean that more exercise is called for at this time. The teaching of this card is the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. Okay. So that's the support you're getting. That's what Spirit is trying to keep you aware of at this time. And we're going to end this reading off with the universe message. What's the universe message for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? What is the universe message for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs? It says, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. I don't know why, but I'm being guided to get another universe message as well. But that was beautiful too. That's also beautiful. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Say no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people, is a real act of self-love. That's your message, air signs. That's your full moon, worm full moon in Libra 2024 message. Remember to celebrate the love that's in your life, celebrate the love that you give, and celebrate the love that is given to you. Ashe.